The closing stretch at Quail Hollow is known infamously as the Green Mile. This diabolical stretch of holes has shattered many a dream on the PGA Tour, and now it's your turn to take it on in this challenge. Be careful and good luck. Okay, no objectives complete on this attempt, but let's just go again. Let's run it again. All right, that's it for me. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, we're giving this one another go. All three objectives still up for grabs for this challenge. I have faith in you. You know I always have faith in you. Good luck. Let's go. right, I feel like we should just run this one again. 2 objectives left over at the end of this attempt. Thanks a lot for playing. We will see you next time. Hello there, welcome back to this challenge. Still all 3 objectives left up there, so let's get to work. Let's get those objectives this time.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire season has been building up to this. Eastlake is looking flawless, and our opening round coverage of the Tour Championship starts right now. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. And Rich, our featured player, is #1 on the FedEx Cup points list, so that means they'll start the Tour Championship at 10 under par.
They've had a dominating season all around, and it's fitting reward that they walk into this Tour Championship 2 ahead of the chasing pack. However, this chasing pack, they're hungry to take this player down. This has got to go.
Just a little bit off on that shot. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. A putt from 9 feet.
Trying to save par here.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
After that hole, we've got a tie at the top with our featured player and Wyndham Clark. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. From here, he's got to be thinking 2 putts. Do we think that one will stay on the green? Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. The third hole is a short par 4.
A lot of the players will decide to lay up to the heart of the fairway. The more aggressive players, however, will take driver and get it all the way to the end of the fairway.
Really well done. 8 feet remain. He's got it rolling now, 11 under par for the championship. Important tee shot for this 4th hole, a par 4.
A couple of trees up there in the distance that help frame this tee shot. It's a shoot-like feeling, but a fairly generous fairway.
That was really well played. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one. Time now for the 3rd. A chance here for par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
But as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Pretty simple tee shot straight down the hill. Fairway does tilt a little bit from left to right on the players.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. From around 120 yards here.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Seven feet to the cup. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Great shot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot.
He's focused on scoring. He's gone for the layup.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. And on the green now, but a bit of work left to do. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Just one off the lead after that hole.
The 7th hole is a par 4.
Demanding tee shot here. Fairway camber's a little bit left to right, so those right trees and right rough get a workout.
That was the perfect spot to hit it. There it goes. This shot in the 220-yard range. And just one shot back.
Great shot indeed.
What a beautiful shot into the 7th green, and now a birdie putt coming up.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shots.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. The 8th hole is a par 4.
The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course. Water over the left-hand side. Those 3 bunkers come into play every single time.
Wow, he's going to like that one. And about 110 yards left to the hole. This putt for a birdie. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, this one looks like it's breaking hard to the right.
Man, that was close. 5 feet remain. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in 2nd place. The closing hole of the opening 9. It's the par 3 9th.
Just a long par 3 with a green that tilts from back to front pretty severely.
This is a hybrid. That's a misfire there from the bunker. This putt from 5 feet away.
This is important. Big par putt here.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. Let's try to start your second 9 on the right foot with this par 4 10th hole.
Again, pretty basic tee shot. If you find the fairway, good opportunity for a birdie.
Okay, that's going to play. We've got 15 feet to the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
So close to a birdie. That one drops. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Plays downhill. Green tilts pretty good from left to right. The only place you can't miss it is left in that bunker.
We need this one to bounce right. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, this putt's going to go down the hill and also break to the right.
It's pretty handy here. That one's got some intent. Oh, what a bonus. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Sitting at minus 13 for the round. The 12th hole is a par 4.
No driver needed. Just take out a fairway metal and find the heart of the fairway.
A bit wild on approach there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And he needs this to save par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Hey, that's golf, isn't it? You get some good breaks and some bad ones.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Just 2 shots back after that hole. We've arrived at the par 4, 14th hole.
Going and going and going.
His second shot here. Only 2 shots off the pace. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is for par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at minus 14 now for the round.
Rich, what do you see when you look at this par 3 15th hole?
I see water, water everywhere. Maybe that's why I never played it so good.
This is a 5-iron. Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. This is a big one coming up to save par. Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. At 16, a par 4.
Long tee shot up the hill here. Want to keep it on the right-hand side.
This is a 150-yard shot.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. This is a long way home. Way too much on that one. Henny, what more can you tell us?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
This putt for par. Wow, that had no chance. This putt from 5 feet. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. We take a look at the 17th, a par 4.
Take any fairway metal that you want to find the fairway, make this a birdie hole.
That is going to work. Really like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He makes that one for birdie, and that's just what the doctor ordered after a bogey on the previous hole. The closing hole is a par 5, the 18th.
Downhill, moving from right to left, a big kick off the slope. You can get it home in 2.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. Okay, going with driver off the deck here. Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. And just a tap in left for birdie. Okay, and that will do it for the day. A lot to like about his round today, and as he takes a look at the leaderboard, he's in second place.
Cheers, my friend.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back to Atlanta. Our second round coverage of the Tour Championship starts right now. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second place. Let's see if they can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Let's get down to the first hole. I like the looks of this. Second shot here on the first.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
Big opportunity here. A putt for birdie. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
This one's going down the hill and to the right.
So close. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now.
It starts off on a good line.
As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. Let's go to the par 3 second.
Yeah, medium-sized par 3 here, but you got to avoid all 3 of those bunkers at all costs. Those are card wreckers.
The club choice is a 6-iron. What a beautiful leave right there. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. The tee shot at 3.
A lot of the players will decide to lay up to the heart of the fairway. The more aggressive players, however, will take driver and get it all the way to the end of the fairway.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. This shot from around 100 yards out. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row, and some momentum is building.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth. That might be the best swing of the day. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
If this goes in, we'd call it a bomb. That one needs to hit a house. This putt is from 10 feet.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Nicely done with the putter. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Pretty basic tee shot here. Nothing to it. Straight away. Find the fairway with either 3-wood or driver.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. Okay, clubbing down.
That is a goal shot in line with the hole. This putt coming up is for birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
Veering ever so slightly right to left.
So close. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Yeah, that one will play. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. This one looks like it's going left. He's standing over his 3rd shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
This is outside range for him, 26 feet.
Looking good.
Looks to have some good speed about it too. Oh, beauty.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And after that, now sitting at 18 under par for the event.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Long hole here. You cannot afford to leak your tee shot out to the right. Bogey or worse comes into play. The tempo there was exquisite.
All right, Henny, what does this look like?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
On the green, but I think it's a different zip code from there.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt's going to break to the right.
Oh, this one is looking good. Oh, that one is way too strong.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th. A lot to like about that one. This is about a 120-yard shot. Wow, it's just green after green. It's a machine.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. At the 9th hole, it's a par 3.
Back up the hill, 2 deep bunkers, both right and left.
Going with 5 wood. That's a good one to build momentum on. An opportunity to make birdie.
Starting out to the left here. This is going to come back.
Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. We start the back nine with a par 4. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10. Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
Teeing off here at the 11th.
Downhill, green tilt's pretty good from left to right. Watch out for that front bunker, though.
Opting for the 5-wood. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
No driver required here. Just a fairway metal to the heart of the fairway.
That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 12th. This one needs to kick left. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This looks like around 35 feet to the hole.
Now that came out with some heat on it. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. And after that hole, our featured player leads by 1. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This is his second shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Outstanding shot. High quality. And good look at birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And after that hole, sitting now 20 under par. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Oh yeah, this is pretty. Big bounce down the fast lane.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. This one's bunker bound. This would be a great up and down. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. He has this putt to save his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
To 15, it's a par 3. 5 wood is the choice. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. 5 feet remains. He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. 16, a par 4.
Solid tee shot here. You got to bust a drive up the right-hand side for the easiest second shot.
Wow, what a swing. That's a tough one to swallow.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Hang on. Oh, that was close. Here's a par putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And just to finish up the bogey. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. The tee shot at 17.
Any fairway metal off the tee to find the fairway, make this a birdie hole.
That's a disappointing shot.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
All gas, no brakes. 6 feet remain. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
Downhill the entire way. The big hitters can bring the water into play, but it's not likely.
Oh, flex on that drive. This is from about 240 yards. Three wood on the way. Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Let's check in with Henny.
I'd say this is about a 38-footer.
How did that not go in? 17 feet away from the cup.
Starting this putt way out to the left.
4 feet left to the hole. He finishes with par on 18. Rich, you look at this leaderboard, there's a lot of great storylines, including our featured player.
Oh, I like where they're at right now. They really look solid. A good final 36. It might get it done.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. We're almost at the finish line. It's the third round of the Tour Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. Our featured player is coming off a round of 5 under yesterday. Let's see what today holds for him. Let's go out to the first hole. That really sounded pure. About 220 left to the hole.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
That was just a little off target.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. We have a par 3 here.
Solid par 3 playing back up the hill. You got to avoid those 3 bunkers. Those are no good.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. Well, this is one that if it goes in, you'd see it on all the highlights. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Okay, so this one, it should move left and then come back to the right-hand side.
Oh. Here's one to walk away with a par. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
A lot of the players will decide to lay up to the heart of the fairway. The more aggressive players, however, will take driver and get it all the way to the end of the fairway.
I don't know about this one. The ball settles just off the fairway.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice.
Setting up here with a long putt.
Looks pretty good.
Getting better and better. It's gonna go! Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. Let's see what happens here on 4. I like that one. That's a pretty good shot right there. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
And the birdie putt goes in.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Pretty simple tee shot straight down the hill. Fairway does tilt a little bit from left to right on the players.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here on the 5th. That got a little out of control, I think.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Big putt for par coming up. Hit a house. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 6th hole is a par 5.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Standing over his second shot. 5 shots off the lead. The interesting choice of the driver here. Good shot there, Beamer. Chance now from the bunker for an up and down. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Demanding tee shot here. Fairway cambers a little bit left to right, so those right trees and right rough get a workout.
This will play nicely. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Almost in. He's got this left for birdie. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
That looked good all the way. 8 feet to the cup. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. A par 4 here. That's a tough one to swallow. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Oh, that rough is sticky.
Man, that was unlucky. Just getting into the first cut.
All right, here we are with a par opportunity. Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. And now the closing hole of the opening 9, a par 3.
Just a long par 3 with a green that tilts from back to front pretty severely.
Going with 5 wood.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
He's got this putt for birdie. Henny is right there.
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
Do we think that one will stay on the green? Oh, he hit that perfectly as the chip goes in.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. Let's see what happens here on the 10th. This is looking really nice off the tee. Looks like about 120 yards left.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, almost. A 3-foot putt. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
Plays downhill. Green tilts pretty good from left to right. The only place you can't miss it is left in that bunker.
Oh, great swing there. Going with the 5-wood. Yeah, nicely played. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one. This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Well, this one's come out on a good line. This has got some intent.
Yahtzee!
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
No driver needed. Just take out a fairway metal and find the heart of the fairway.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Going with the 9-iron, I think. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This for par.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Second shot here on the 13th. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And as we check the standings, it's a big 5-stroke advantage for our leader. The 14th is a par 4. But not a good result there. This is his second shot. 5 shots off the pace. And that one has failed to escape the rough. So he's got more work to do here. Well, this one's looking really good from the rough. Yeah, that was a safe play. John, what's the line on this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Ooh. 6 feet remaining to the cup. trailing by 7 after that hole.
Teeing off here on the 15th. This is a hybrid. It's just so disappointing ending up in the water. All right, bogey putt. All right, that one is behind us.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. Let's go down to Henny.
Well, Andrew, he's hitting into this elevated green. Let's see what he does. This looks like it's heading right.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Needs this to drop to save par. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, it's looking like this one's going to break pretty hard to the right.
On a nice line.
Par putt goes to the bottom of the cup. While we have a moment, we want to show you the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for third. This hole is a par 4.
Take any fairway metal that you want to find the fairway, make this a birdie hole.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. And now this from about 150 yards away.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
On the green, but a long way away. Wow, that had no chance. That is a great shot from the fringe. We need to see that again. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, he is in 4th place. Now to 18, a par 5.
Downhill, moving from right to left, a big kick off the slope. You can get it home in 2.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
What a great shot on the par 5, on in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
This putt is breaking right to left.
And this putt to move into a tie for second. And a birdie to finish on 18. He really had a beautiful game plan out there today. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently tied for second. So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It all leads up to this. The final round of the Tour Championship starts right now. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. We're so pleased to welcome you back with us on 2K Sports, hoping for another day of excitement on tour. Let's get down to the first hole. That's going to work nicely for him. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
This is a 3-wood. That's unfortunate. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. That's a wonderfully played chip shot. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. Moving along.
That's a rock solid par right there.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our featured player is in 3rd place. And now to the par 3 second.
Yeah, medium-sized par 3 here, but you got to avoid all 3 of those bunkers at all costs. Those are card wreckers.
And that one won't find the green. The beach is not where you want to be right now. Needs this putt to save par. Henny, how tricky is this one?
I've got it going right to left here.
Well, that one was a bit firm. And 10 feet left.
Looking better.
Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in the tie for 3rd place. And now teeing off on a par 4.
A lot of the players will decide to lay up to the heart of the fairway. The more aggressive players, however, will take driver and get it all the way to the end of the fairway.
Ooh, boy, not pretty. That one will not settle on the green.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
That is an incredible shot.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard, and he is in 3rd. And we're on the tee of the par 4 4th hole. That was such a pure swing. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Tough one to dial in.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
This putt is from 17 feet away.
A good look at par here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that's in there for par. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Pretty basic tee shot here, nothing to it, straight away. Find the fairway with either 3-wood or driver.
That's a high caliber shot. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's going to go down the hill and to the right, I believe.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Starting to work its way towards the cup. Wow, what a putt. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Short par 5's going to be fun. A chance to make a birdie or even an eagle.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing up to an elevated green here.
Yeah, his golf ball is sailing right of this one.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. Three-wood on the way. Looking to get up and down from here.
Looking really good.
Wow, he's holed out another. What a shot.
Gotta love this. This player is in fuego.
This shot was absolutely perfect. Looks just as nice on the second viewing.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that the lead is 5 shots. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. Not much good that we can say about that shot. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. I'm not sure what he saw on that one. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. The tee shot at number 9.
Back up the hill, 2 deep bunkers, both right and left.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. So close. 10 feet remain for this putt. Oh, and he won't walk away with a par. A tap in for bogey. Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole. Okay, that'll play. This shot from about 110 yards away.
1 extra club required to this elevated green.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. That's a big birdie putt. As we move on to the next hole, the lead is at 4.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. This ball's found its way into the sand. Henny, how's it lying?
He's going to need a digging truck, maybe? I don't think a sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Well, it was a solid shot. Out of the bunker and onto the surface. Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Nice up and down there. Not a very difficult bunker shot, but nice to get it up and down nonetheless.
The 12th hole is a par 4.
No driver required here, just a fairway metal to the heart of the fairway.
Okay, 1 extra club.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Oh, what a putt. And after that, sitting at 24 under par for the tournament. The 13th hole is a par 4. Not bad. He's setting up for his 2nd shot.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. A long par 4 this hole. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. The lines aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough.
Made bogey here yesterday, and it looks like deja vu all over again. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Nicely done.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. And it's a score of -24 as we head to the next hole.
Time for the tee shot at 15. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. He's got a very long way to go. John, give us a read on this putt.
Well, this one's looking like it's going to be pretty hard breaking to the left.
A par putt coming up. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
Long tee shot up the hill here. Want to keep it on the right-hand side.
I think he likes that one. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. This putt from 6 feet away. That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day. A par 4 here.
Any fairway metal off the tee to find the fairway, make this a birdie hole.
That was really well played. Here's the second on 17. That's a missed green. Let's see what happens out of this greenside bunker. This putt is for par. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. We close out the back 9 with a par 5.
Downhill the entire way. The big hitters can bring the water into play, but it's not likely.
Not a bad result right there.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
On the green in 2. How about that?
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
It's been a season-long race, and we've reached the finish line. A putt to win the Tour Championship. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one's going to go up the hill and to the right, I believe.
That one needs to hit a house. All right, it's time to end this right here. The putt drops, and our featured player is the FedEx Cup champion.
What a week. What a season, Andrew. This player brought it each and every week. The practice, the preparation, every single ounce of them put into this performance. Congratulations.
The storyline was out there, the possibility of winning back-to-back. It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen here.
It did. They just ran out of gas a little bit at the end, and it cost them. But, boy, what a 2 weeks it's been.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.